Preparing for a recession does not mean you're a survivalist. Guys, so I wanted to bring this up. I just told Kirby, I'm always hearing people when there is a recession about to happen, and I saw this especially like during COVID or when hard times are about to hit, people want to buy stuff that I can't understand why they think it would help them. So what I mean is, especially in America, we are a gun culture. People want to load up on firearms and ammo, and you hear people that want to buy up gold and silver. You want people want to start to invest in having crops and livestock. Go back all the way to like BC era. So, Kirby, have you seen people talk about stuff like this?
Yes, I have. I have. And this is recently. I was just asked a question in our Discord. They said they seen their neighbors, stockpiling guns, ammo, vegetables, creating farms and things like that, and they wondering if they should worry. Um, First off, Alex, you talking about me because I'm an enthusiast. Well, I'm not an enthusiast as you are, but I got a couple pew pews out there if I need them. Um, but a recession don't mean that you need to be a survivalist. A recession just means you're financially in destitute. Well, the economy is. I mean, if you decide to be part of the economy and be financially destitute, that's on you. But no, if times get that bad, I hope you right with whoever you think your maker is. Let's just let's just be honest here. If it gets that bad where, it's everybody got on book bags and ammo, most of America, they won't survive anyway. Most of America can't survive without the Starbucks coffee every morning. So, and then let's be honest here. Most of America, besides if you're in the South, but most of America still, they might have a gun, but they don't even know how to shoot the damn thing. Let's just be honest. And I'm not sitting here trying to talk like a badass or anything like that. I'm just talking about the facts. You know, it's easy to shoot at paper. It's another element to think you gonna aim and shoot at a human, you know. But but in the grand scheme of things, grabbing the perishables and think that you got to stockpile hundreds of them, uh, because that's what's gonna get you through. If we in that situation, you screwed. But we've had many recessions in the United States since the Great the Great Depression. We never had to revert to guns and ammo and canned food. We just haven't. I mean, America is built on economics. If the economy goes bad, is and you're suffering, it's because your personal finance, your personal economy, your household is not right. So if you're seeing people start stockpiling guns and stuff, you better start stockpiling your financial situation. You need to, again, like I just said in the previous video, lower your monthly expenses. That means cut all the streaming services. I know it sucks. I mean, I know for some parents that mean you're gonna have to spend more time with your kids because they ain't got nothing to watch. But if you want to keep the internet, that's fine, you know. But besides that, all the extra stuff, you just need to get rid of it. I was talking to a female the other day, and I said, you don't have a income problem, you have a spending problem. Most of your money goes into monthly expenses. And a lot of people, they don't understand that concept of monthly expenses, car payments, credit card payments, store payments, streaming services, everything that you subscription service to different stuff. I mean, people these days too good to listen to a commercial on Spotify. They they got to pay for the non-commercial version. You know, YouTube, all the stuff that they're paying for. But if you eliminate most of that and then just bare bones what you need to live, the cost to live is way less than your 50, 60, 70, $80,000 job need. You should have a surplus. If you're working and you don't have a surplus at the end of the month, and I'm not talking about a surplus of $10. If you don't have a surplus, of hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars, that means you're living way above your means. So that's where the cuts need to happen. That's where the stockpile needs to happen. The stockpile needs to happen of getting your expenses lower, getting your income where it's at or higher, and then taking that extra additional cash and setting it to the side. That's gonna be your survival kit. Until the US dollar is not the universal form of trade, then the US dollar will still be the king. You know, gold, silver, that sounds good. Sounds good in biblical times and stuff like that. The gold bars that you have, and I have gold bars, they're gonna be better used for defense than it is gonna be used to purchase them. Because just think about it. If you go to the store right now, let's just say recession, World War 12 happened, and the only thing left is gold bars. You're gonna go to the store and you're gonna hand them a gold bar. How they gonna give you back change? They ain't been stacking nothing. Most of the gold in this world is held by the reserves. So how you gonna survive if it gets to that extreme? You got other problems if we get to there. But a recession only means that you have financial issues. So fix your finances and get ready for the recession. Alex, what you got?
Yeah, that is my point exactly. The thing with gold, like people putting out that fear, you have to buy silver, you have to buy gold. And like you said, the question is for what? Like if it's now if it was like, hey, try and trade it, like buy silver and gold before things get bad, let the prices go up and then sell it back to, I don't know, like all the bullion companies that sell it. Okay, I get that if you're gonna sell it. But people don't do that. They buy it and hold it. So what are you doing? Like the gold is not like we have to get to an extreme point to where we go back to like bartering ages, like Jesus Christ times, to go back to gold. And if we do go back to that, things are worse than having to depend on gold. So I just think it's ridiculous. And especially like people just stock up on like firearms. Like if there's because it's just one person and they're buying like 10 guns, it's like how many do you need? Like just pick one or two and then stock up on ammo if anything. But
Alex,
if
you
we
crazy? I'm gonna get a gang. I'm gonna get a gang, and we're gonna surround the house. That's what I'm doing with mine. What you talking about? I,
But it's just like I just see people put their money into stuff that like don't it's just doesn't matter and then so they buy I've also seen people they buy all this stuff out of fear and then nothing happens and then they have to sell this stuff that they just bought. So it's just ridiculous. I mean, land and food, I mean, I'm always there for free food and cheap food, cheaper ways to make food. But even then, I mean, it's just people they go too extreme rather than focusing on what's actually important. Just better up your finances. Like I don't think it like you say, if we get to that point, there's worse issues at hand than a recession.
right, and FYI for the people that don't know, the reason why I'm not making fun of it, but it's because everybody buy it at the wrong time. You buy gold. Let's just for people that don't know and want to be long-term holders of gold and silver. You buy gold in great economic times when gold is sitting there and not doing anything. With inflation rising for the past 3 or 4 years, the price of gold is at its all-time high. You're supposed to have been buying gold back when, pre-COVID and stuff like that. The name of the game is buy low, sell high. So recessionary fears come like now, gold's at its all-time high. So you're gonna buy gold at its all-time high. Things get better, it's gonna be lower than where you bought it. You don't buy ammo and guns when people think that a civil war is about to happen. So if you we're in August now, elections coming up, you got the people talking about, oh, if one person gets elected, it's gonna be a civil war. It's too late. You just driving the price of ammo up. You supposed to be buying it when nobody's paying attention. And then, like you said, Alex, I mean, I know you, especially with the sales and things that you have going on, you always run into people that bought stuff at a high price, and then times get hard for them, and then now they got to sell it to you, and you're getting a discount. Just like people buying houses during COVID. I mean, we was on here warning people stop buying houses in Florida. This is 2022, 2023, and then I'll look at it. Price cuts galore. The house is nowhere near worth what it was when they bought the house. And we were standing from a position of we already had homes here in Florida, and we saw the appreciation of insurance. We saw the appreciation of property taxes. We saw the appreciation of maintenance costs and everything else. And the more we talked about don't do it, people did it. Now, if you go look on Zillow right now, pull up the state of Florida, type in the keyword motivated seller, you're gonna find at least 6,000 listings with the motivated seller for the state of Florida. 6,000 motivated seller. These are people that bought the house wrong and now they're screwed. But of course, we don't have a small channel. We're not out here, saying YOLO and go ahead and do it. It's the best investment ever. We talk about real practical things that's happening in our areas and the things that we do. But now we can sit here and say, I told you so, but we told you so. And then what's going to happen? Price cuts going to keep happening. And then people like Alex, who've been sitting here waiting for, he had his survival kit ready. He been stashing the cash on the side. He's going to be picking up houses at 30-40% less than the houses was bought for previously. That's how money works. That's how surviving works. Be prepared, not surprised. But you have to prepare before it happens, before the news tell you that's what's going on. If you wait for the news to tell you anything, you're too late to the game. Alex, you got anything else?
We'll close it there. With all that being said, guys, if you have any questions or comments, let us know down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.